From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Down the left sideline and down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 59 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now Patrick going to change the play. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coach.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20, pushing his way through. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 70 yards on the pickup. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got right on the short throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mahomes to throw once more. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Throw left side complete. That's right. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 25, here's a second down and 9. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. The Browns sitting in a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Second and 6. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second down and 6 now. Watson now to throw. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. He's got space past the 25. Up the right sideline. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7.
Next to score, Chiefs 17, Browns 7.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw is Watson. Ooh, the juke. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Mahomes moves to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, now this from 43. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman, for the KC first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
In motion goes the tight end.
43.
On first down, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And again, it's Mahomes. He's got right on the short throw. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Complete to running, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes going to change things up. It's complete, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Chiefs 28, Browns 21.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Right back to Dobbins on first. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Boy, 194 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. He'll get this down to the 38.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up for him.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce.
That?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
59. Hey, 31. Hey, 59.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now here's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And He's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got right on the short throw. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Wright's got it. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
And now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco once again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10. Watson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now Watson. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Denzel Mims, 47 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Mahomes.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Mahomes. Looking for White, and he finds him. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, 24.
To throw, Watson.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
26. 54. Hey, 59.
Here's Watson.
Flush to his right.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Watson to throw.
And He will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
At the 13-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
55. 54 is down. He's coming. 54. Out.
Now it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for